The universe is unimaginably vast. So where is everyone? For as long as we've looked up at the stars, we've wondered if we are alone. Our galaxy, the Milky Way, contains at least 100 billion stars, and that's just our galaxy. Astronomers estimate there are up to 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. That's 2 trillion galaxies, each with hundreds of billions of stars. The numbers are so large, they defy comprehension. Many of these stars are like our own sun, and many of them likely have planets orbiting them. The Kepler Space Telescope has already shown us that rocky Earth-sized planets in the habitable zone, the region where liquid water could exist, are not rare. They are common. If even a tiny fraction of these planets developed life, and an even smaller fraction developed intelligent life, the universe should be teeming with civilizations. Our own technological progress gives us a glimpse of what's possible. In just a few hundred years, we went from horse-drawn carriages to landing rovers on Mars. A civilization just a few thousand years more advanced than ours could potentially colonize its entire star system. And 1 million years ahead, they could have spread across the galaxy. Given that the universe is nearly 14 billion years old, there has been more than enough time for countless civilizations to rise, evolve, and make their presence known. So again, where is everyone? This profound question is known as the Fermi Paradox. It was famously posed by physicist Enrico Fermi during a lunch conversation in 1950. He simply asked, if the odds so heavily favor the existence of extraterrestrial life, why have we found no evidence of it? No signals, no probes, no megastructures. Just a great cosmic silence. The silence is deafening, and it suggests something is wrong with our assumptions. Either intelligent life is far rarer than we think, or something is preventing it from spreading. This leads us to one of the most chilling and thought-provoking concepts ever proposed: the Great Filter. The Great Filter is a theoretical barrier to the development of interstellar life. It's a challenge so difficult that it either prevents life from starting, stops it from becoming intelligent, or wipes it out before it can ever leave its home world. The filter could be anywhere on the timeline of life. Perhaps the filter is behind us. Maybe the jump from non-living matter to the first simple cell is an incredibly improbable event. It happened here on Earth, but maybe it's so rare that we are one of the very first, if not the only, forms of life to make it past this hurdle. Or perhaps the leap from simple cells to complex multicellular organisms like plants and animals is the filter. For billions of years, life on Earth was just single-celled microbes. The emergence of complex life could be the great cosmic lottery, and we just happened to win. If this is true, it means we are one of the first intelligent species to exist. The universe is empty simply because we are early to the party. We are the trailblazers, the first to look out into the cosmos and wonder. But what if the Great Filter isn't behind us? What if it's still ahead? This is a far more terrifying possibility. This idea suggests that becoming a technologically advanced civilization carries the seeds of its own destruction. We develop technologies that give us immense power: nuclear weapons, artificial intelligence, genetic engineering. But we lack the wisdom to control them. Look at our own world. We face existential threats from climate change, nuclear war, and pandemics, all of which are byproducts of our own technological advancement. Maybe every civilization reaches this point. They discover fire, then the atom, then they burn themselves out. The Great Filter could be an almost inevitable self-destruction. In this scenario, the universe isn't silent because life is rare. It's silent because intelligent life doesn't last long. It announces its presence with a brief flash of radio signals and then vanishes. This would mean that our own future is incredibly perilous. We are approaching the same barrier that may have claimed countless others. There is another, even darker theory to explain the silence. It's a concept that turns the silence from a mystery into a warning. This is the dark forest theory. Imagine a dark forest at night. It's filled with hunters, all hiding, all silent. Every hunter knows the forest is full of other hunters. To make a sound, to light a fire, is to reveal your position to everyone else. And in this forest, there's no way to know if another hunter is friendly or hostile. You can't risk it. The safest strategy is to stay hidden and eliminate any other hunter you find. Because if you don't, they might eliminate you first. Now apply this to the universe. The universe is the dark forest. Every civilization is a hunter. We are all listening, but no one dares to broadcast their existence. The moment a civilization reveals itself, it becomes a target. Why? Because interstellar communication is slow. It could take centuries or millennia to exchange messages. There's no time for meaningful diplomacy, no way to truly build trust. Any advanced civilization would see a new, emerging one as a potential threat. Exponential growth is a powerful force. A young civilization could become a galactic competitor in a cosmic blink of an eye. So the logical, safest course of action for any advanced civilization is to stay quiet and eliminate any potential rivals before they become a threat. In this scenario, the silence of the universe is not because it's empty, but because it's full. Full of civilizations that are smart enough to know that survival means staying quiet. We, on the other hand, have been shouting into the darkness for decades. We send out radio signals, launch probes with messages, and broadcast our existence to anyone who might be listening. From the perspective of the dark forest, humanity is like a lost child, yelling for its parents in a forest full of predators. We might be inviting our own doom. The first contact might also be our last. So what does all this mean for humanity? Where do we stand in this vast, silent cosmos? Are we truly alone, the first and only minds to contemplate the stars? If so, we have a profound responsibility to survive, to cherish this fragile spark of consciousness, and to carry it out into the universe. We would be the sole guardians of meaning in a meaningless void. Or are we just another civilization approaching the great filter, destined to fail like all the others before us? If that's the case, our greatest challenge is not out there in space, but right here on Earth. We must overcome our own self-destructive tendencies if we hope to have any future at all. Or perhaps the most chilling option is true. We are not alone, but we live in a cosmic dark forest where silence is the key to survival. Every day we grow louder, more visible. We are drawing attention to our small blue world, and we have no idea what's listening. The possibilities are as vast as the universe itself. We may find answers in our lifetime, or we may never know. But one thing is becoming clear: the silence in the universe might not be a coincidence.